All right. We should be up and running. I need to mess around with a few things. Open up the video, or open up YouTube on my phone, because basically I still want to have as few things going on. Oh, I need to as few things going on as possible in on my computer right now, because it has a habit of throttling. So let's not do that. Let's see. Let's see. Videos. Interesting. I just need to double check to make sure that we are streaming the way that I expect, because it's actually not showing up right now. So that's a little bit strange. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's private. I see. All right. Well, okay. So now if I look, if I take a look, this should show up, hopefully. I just want to be able to keep track of things and also verify that I'm not just yelling into the void. Who doesn't want to not yell into the void? Hey, there we go. Perfect. So, all right. Hey, thanks for joining me tonight. Going to keep working on that band limited impulse train. Keep working on making a little aliasing downsample lo-fi effect with it. At the end of the last stream, we kind of put something together. Well, I kind of put something together and ran it, and it didn't really work. Well, in the intervening time, I got it to work. Partially because, and I wish that I'd been a little bit more rigorous about this, I found this implementation in the synthesis, the SDK, which is the synthesis toolkit. Is that what this is? Oops. Yes, the synthesis toolkit. That actually implements our band limited impulse train. It does it in a little bit of a different way, which I want to get to in a second. And I guess the reason I wish that I was a little bit more rigorous is that I implemented that, and then afterwards I got my approach, the approach that I was coming, that I had originally tried, and I couldn't really after doing this and having this work, the SDK version of the algorithm, I re-implemented the one that was more directly from the paper, and that also worked. After some other messing about, which I actually do want to get into as well. But and I just wish that I knew exactly what I did differently. I don't. So but yeah, let's see where we're at. All right. So we've got Cmajor plugin. I'm going to turn this down. And just give me 1 second. Cool. Oh yeah, to do my little dance of getting it to show up the way that I want it to. Oh, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, so get that Cmajor patch. Okay, so I think maybe I should not have put this in a oh okay, so cool. It would actually be really nice to use the Cmajor, the built-in runner, but because it has a meter, so this would be like we could visualize the waveform. But last time I did that, my audio went all wonky, so I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is to kind of show that this does work, or that this is what we're looking for, right? So we have that. And maybe 2 streams ago, I mentioned that basically what I wanted to do was to implement the impulse train, and then in order to test it, to kind of be quick about it, turn it into a saw wave, or not a saw, a square, knowing that that is a way that you can make a simple band limited square. So let's do that. Let's add a filter. Now, when we're doing this, I don't know to what extent the cutoff frequency of the filter matters. This works, so awesome. Probably ask the SDK actually, because the SDK also has a blit oscillators. Anyway, so let's change split out to output gain in. Ah, yes. So we'll change our outputs or our connections. So, and now wait, that sounds exactly the same. You know, maybe I'm going to turn that down a bit. Maybe cutoff does matter. Well, or maybe that is just how it's supposed to sound also. Interesting. Maybe if I allowed a higher frequency. Oh, okay, maybe that's why. So let's hear that. So let's hear this without the filter. I really wish that oops, and I don't know how I got to this commit view. No, I don't want to see this. What are you doing? Oh, whatever. Don't show this. Well, no. I was like, does it matter that the gain is before the filter instead of after? It shouldn't. Let's see how that. Well, I suppose I would. That is not actually the result that I expected. Well, while we're at it, then. You know, I guess I am actually going to see if I'm going to turn my audio on, and I'm going to see if turning on the Cmajor server. And why is it? I'm going to close. And I can feel that the throttling has begun. So let's see how my let's run the patch. Starting the server. And I'm going to mute that output. Let's see. And I can feel that the throttling has begun. So let's see how my oh boy. Oh my goodness. What is going on? I'm listening to myself right now to see whether my audio has gotten murdered or not. Oh boy, oh my goodness, what is going on? I'm listening to myself right now to see whether my audio has gotten murdered or not. Okay, well actually that seems to actually work just about fine. You know, also this display, I'm still muting it because you don't really need to hear this, is not really helpful. Let me double check what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm using theirs. Okay, well, whatever. I am going to stop audio because, oh my goodness. I am also going to do a quick check of the activity monitor to see what process has blessed me with its presence. Ah, yes, of course. I use Backblaze to passively back up my files to the cloud, and it's the service that it uses to do this, you know, just kind of shows up sometimes and starts wrecking stuff. And this is one of those times. So I'm going to... It's interesting. It's a process that is very, very resource intensive. I can definitely notice it. And I don't know if there's a way that... Therefore, you would maybe expect it to, I mean, to only start operating, a time you don't expect that the user is doing stuff with the